All right, welcome to episode 29 of the Bozos and Buckets podcast.
Yes,
This
sir.
is episode 29, so I guess this is our Marcus Camby episode for me. He wore number 29 for the Houston Rockets in 2012. So, big time players. Simon, do you want to give yours?
Yeah. Shay doesn't know much about basketball, so I went a little further back in time and I picked Mike Wilkes. For you guys that don't know him, he played for 9 NBA teams, and for 8 of those, he wore number 29. He was a baller. He averaged 2.5 points per game, and he won the 1974 NBA championship. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Who won in
Marcus
74?
Camby.
Was the Knicks? The Knicks.
The Knicks. Very
Okay.
impressive.
Was it
yeah,
the Knicks?
I think I think so. The Knicks won like one title in the 70s. But so while Simon looks that up, today is election day. So the question of the day is: are you guys voting? Are you getting out there?
Celtics.
Celtics. Okay. But yeah, the question of the day is: are you guys voting? Are you sending in some ballots today? Because the NBA sure is. Because they no games today for the NBA. They're all taking the day off so they can encourage people to go out and vote. So, Simon, are you sending in a ballot today?
Fuck. I already submitted my ballot early, but yeah, it's important to vote. People fought very hard for the right to vote. All people, men, female, race, everyone deserves to vote. So use it, you know? People died
Yeah.
for it, for you to have it, so you might as well. And some of the things might actually influence your life. Like Prop 26 and Prop 27, might not be the most game-changing things in the world, specifically for quality of life, but if you're already a degenerate like myself and Shay, then you'd like to bet more on sports from your phone or from in person. So allowing both of those to pass would be pretty beneficial to us. So obviously we would vote in those since we have a bigger say. So
Yes,
if you want change, vote on it.
I
You
downloaded
downloaded.
FanDuel last night, so
Shay is very confident.
I'm very confident this will get passed. So, but yes, go out and vote. Go out and make a difference in your community wherever you may live. It's important to vote. So yeah, but as I mentioned before, there's no NBA games today. So unfortunately, there's going to be no underdog today because underdog wants to wait for their props. So it's fine. But there was a full slate of games yesterday, so we have plenty to talk about yesterday, and there's going to be a full slate of games tomorrow, so we have plenty to talk about. Simon, do you want to get into the first game of yesterday? I believe it would be the Wizards and
What
Hornets.
is it for you? Wizards, Hornets? Yeah. I mean, nothing crazy. LaMelo's out. Wizards just took care of business. KP did well. Beal did well.
Yeah,
Actually, Beal did not play. I forgot. That is my fault. But Porzingis usually handles it. Kuzma throws in a lot of fucking points too, but he doesn't really. He isn't the craziest assister, so he just finishes his buckets. A lot of players over double digits, 4 of them.
one assist for Kuzma, actually, to be
Not the most
precise.
interesting. Yeah, not
But
the most interesting game that happened yesterday,
no. Shout out to PJ Washington, though.
but it definitely happened. Sure.
Yeah. And then nothing crazy either. We got Rockets Magic.
Rockets handled it.
Both teams are 2-9, so literally the bottom of each conference. But
Nice. Love to see that.
yeah.
You're wrong though. That's where the Lakers reside.
Hey, listen. We'll get into that. We'll get into that in a minute. Shout out Paolo Banchero, man. He's been extremely solid to start his rookie year. I think KD's
Yeah,
the
he's
only
leading
one.
points, rebounds, assists.
Yeah, I think KD's the
For
only one
all
to have like
rookies.
more 20-point games, I think. So dropped his first 30
Got to
bomb.
be Luca, no? Luca's got to have more. All of his games have been 30s.
That's true. There's a stat I read. It was StatMuse. I'll go back and check which one I saw, but um,
Jay reads his freaking stats on like Yahoo Fantasy or something.
no. StatMuse, the only
Intern's
place to
writing
get
that
your
shit.
stats. Download
Correct.
StatMuse.
Um,
Um,
I think we could skip through a couple of these, bro. Like we don't have much to say on them. Pistons Thunder. The Pistons won 9 points. Wow.
only
Cade
thing I have to
probably
say,
did his thing.
the only thing I have to say about that is SGA
Sadiq
is
Bey did his
nice.
thing.
Free
SGA
SGA
is very nice.
till it's backwards.
No, I think he could be a real star of this team. Um, I just think they have to give up some trades for a secondary player.
Hmm.
They got Chet sitting there, and they got what's his name sitting there? Josh Giddey. They could
Yeah,
make a
maybe,
team out of this for real.
yeah, maybe
I really
maybe a
could.
second star with a bunch of young people is all they need. Kind of like how like when Chris Paul got traded there, they didn't really have much, but he brought them to the playoffs. So,
Facts.
Pelicans
Um,
Pacers. This one was a little bit of a surprise.
Not really. My team went out and handled business. Buddy Hield with 20 points. Miles Turner dropped 37 and 12.
Yes, sir.
Baller.
Yes, sir.
Tyrese Halliburton 20 and 13. Baller.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Those three guys handled it. Jalen Smith added 15 points and 11 rebounds, so him and Turner really handled it in the paint.
Yeah. Ingram with the cool 29 did his part. I want the
Zion with
Pacers.
26, 7 and 7.
Yeah, I want the Pacers to lose though. That's the problem because I want them to like
Why?
because I need them
Trade
to trade.
Turner?
Yeah, if they keep winning, they'll be like, oh, maybe we don't have to.
Well, I don't think that's true. I think they know that even if they win, they don't have a playoff hope. Like they're getting cleaned up.
No, definitely. But I'm surprised the Pelicans. I mean,
Sun Sixers.
Sun Sixers.
Oh, well, finish it.
Oh no, I'm surprised that the
Fuck.
Pelicans are five. I'm surprised the Pelicans are 5-5.
Yeah, I agree. Um,
You said Suns and Sixers?
Sun Sixers. James Harden out. Yeah, Sixers still handled business. Embiid with 33 points. George's Niang with 21 points with Tobias Harris with 21 too. Quiet game for everyone else. The game I really wanted to talk about, sorry, I'm just skipping through, is Bucks Hawks. No Trae Young for the Hawks. And they were able to defeat the only undefeated team left in the NBA. And I really wanted the Bucks to go further on their undefeated win streak,
Same.
but it came to an end pretty quickly. Kind of a bummer.
No, definitely. It's
For
interesting
the
that
Hawks,
like Giannis got 25, but nobody else on the Bucks really stepped up. Like they played like damn near the whole team, but nobody really nobody really stepped up. Giannis had a little bit of turnover trouble. I mean, he had five, which isn't really like him. He was 9 of 20 from the field, which isn't that bad. It's just a little under 50%. But I think this is a game where they really miss Middleton.
yeah, I think it'd be more interesting to see it again. 7 rebounds, 2 assists. That's not usual for him at all. It's a very quiet night for him. DeJounte Murray, 25 points. AJ Griffin, 24 points. Huge step up by AJ Griffin, putting up that much.
Hmm.
And then Collins with 14. 19 points route is pretty statement of them. The Hawks are kind of dangerous. I'm really starting to like them.
Yeah, especially with they handled business with no Trae Young. DeJounte Murray, not just 25 points, dude, but um, 11 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 steals. He's the league leader. He's the league leader in steals, and he's just playing.
He's
I mean,
fitting in perfectly into that team.
dude, you know what's crazy too? In like
Yeah.
fantasy, I'm like, oh, I think him and Trae are gonna take away some numbers from each other. But I'm like,
Yeah, I
nope,
did not think they would work. I did not think they would work for fantasy. I was completely wrong, completely mistaken.
same. But they're
I
fitting well
agree.
together, man. It's really impressive to see. They're 7-3, and they can make a real push for a top seed if they keep this up.
That's
They're
a pretty good run. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, they're tied with Boston for third, so not bad. Um, let's see what was the next game after that?
Blazers Heat. Blazers, obviously, they were tied game. Damian Lillard drives it up, plays Josh Hart to the corner, game winning three, Stuff he used to do on the Lakers. Typical Josh Hart. Just kidding. Huge shot at the end. He finished the night 12 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists.
I mean, yeah, solid.
Excellent performance.
He's a Swiss Army knife of a player. He can do a little bit of everything. But it's impressive to see.
Jack of all, master of none.
You know what's really interesting about the Heat?
What's impressive?
Like,
what?
The Heat is everybody scored in double digits, but nobody scored more than 16.
I was about to say that.
Duncan Robinson scored 9.
Duncan Robinson was the only player. Yeah.
Interesting, huh? What are your thoughts on this on the Heat?
Very well rounded. Not good. You need at least 1 star. You need either Jimmy Butler or Kyle Lowry or Bam to step up on the scoring. Duncan Robinson should have 12 to 15 points for what he's getting paid. On efficient shooting, of course. No, what's his name? Tyler Harrow playing. No action for him. Could have been more beneficial. Who knows? That's all I have to really say on that game.
Yeah, I really like what the Blazers are doing. I think are they going to make a deep playoff run? No, but I think they're going to be nice in the regular season. Jeremy Grant's really cool. I'm a fan of his.
Yeah, he did a very risky move early in his career, moving from OKC to the Pistons to develop himself, but it seemed like it worked out. He was able to get more big role, so he knows how to fit better onto a team. Or being higher up as value on the team.
Raptors,
next
Bulls,
team after that was Toronto Raptors, Chicago Bulls. Yeah, Bulls handled business, I guess. Even though DeMar DeRozan only had 9 points.
Very uncharacteristic of him, but Levine stepped up. Levine dropped 30.
Yeah. 30, Vooch with 15. Although Vucevic got dunked on by Scotty Barnes. That was crazy. He was like posting up someone else, got around him, and just yammed it on his face. It was kind of crazy.
Scotty didn't have many points.
Pretty spread out scoring. The Raptors, Bentley dropped 27. He was the highest score for them. Barnes with only 5 points. I guess the dunk was half his points. Kind of crazy. Otto Porter with 5. Clearly doing great on a new team. That's pretty much it. Do you have anything else you want to add about that?
About this one, not really. What scares me about the Bulls is their health, because Levine's doing good right now, but he's been dealing with a knee injury on and off, kind of something that plagued him last year. And I don't necessarily know if they, without Lonzo, and if they something happens to Levine, God forbid, I don't know if they have the depth to be competitive in what's a now competitive East. And the Raptors are playing with no Siakam.
Yeah.
Siakam is out at least 2 weeks with a groin strain because the Mavs don't know how to mop their floor on transitions. But
yeah, well,
crazy.
I don't know. I think the Bulls are the most decent team that it's good enough to where they don't break up. You know what I mean? They're gonna be there for a while, but nothing's gonna get done. Nowhere even close. Unless everyone's fully healthy, but Lonzo's out. Like you said, Levine is never know. DeRozan can't go on his Jordan runs forever like last season. It just kind of sucks because they did trade pretty well, pick up good free agents and shit. But sometimes you're just unlucky with how things go.
Yeah, and I don't think
these next
Drummond's
games
playing.
are kind of boring. No, but I mean Drummond doesn't really contribute too much anymore. I think it's just rebounds.
One game that was actually pretty interesting was Celtics Grizzlies.
Was it? I just know Tatum had a masterclass. 39 points.
39 points. He hit a pair of pair of free throws with 2.2 seconds left. Ja did all he could for the Grizzlies. It's just he's doing everything himself, honestly. Ja had 30. Desmond Bane had a little bit of an off night for his standards. He had 19 points. Nobody above 15 other than Morant and Bane. Dylan Brooks is, prone to really inefficient shooting nights, even though when he's hot, he's hot, but he was 6 of 17. They need more. They need Triple J back to really solidify the depth there. But the Celtics played
Can I
great
be
too.
honest,
Yeah.
real quick? I think this is one of the games that the Celtics or the Grizzlies might have won without Ja. Like how last season they were winning a bunch of games without him while he was out.
Hmm.
I think if I think the Celtics can handle a star approach team, but they can't handle team playing teams. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Because, like, when it came to the Warriors, obviously they have Steph and they have Jordan Poole, but they played it the most evenly spread out possible. Like, all their scoring came from different players on different nights versus, like, when they played the Bucks, you expected Giannis to carry, you expected KD to carry, you expect whoever they played to carry, and, like, they're able to beat star playing teams.
Right.
They don't fully stop the guy, they just limit him. And then since he has most of the ball, the scoring isn't going to come from anybody else. So, I don't know. It would have been interesting to see them play it without Ja.
Yeah, it's always interesting. We've spoken on like, are they better without him before? And it's tricky. It's like one of those things where it's like yes and no. Because
It's like maybe, yeah. I agree.
maybe, like you said, maybe it's just matchup. Maybe it's matchup dependent. But you're not gonna sit him based on the matchup. You're gonna throw your.
You're paying him too much. You're paying him too much.
And he brings the fans in. He's exciting.
Yeah.
So,
Shay,
Knicks Timberwolves.
what's more boring, Thunder Pistons or Knicks Timberwolves?
I'm going
God,
Thunder
shit don't
Pistons,
get more boring than Knicks Timberwolves.
but both suck.
God. Knicks Timberwolves in Minnesota. Holy shit, that game was probably boring.
Yeah, very boring. Towns did his thing, 25 and 13. And after the game, though, what's more?
No Gobert, right? He's COVID.
Yeah, no go. Ironic. Yeah, no Gobert because of COVID.
I know. Ironic.
But after the game, Anthony Edwards said the T-Wolves are playing soft right now. I'll be honest, I didn't watch this game.
Oh wow.
But what do you think about those comments? Like,
Who would? I think Gobert, when he plays, he's always been told that he's soft, but obviously he didn't play this game, so it doesn't matter. There's memes of Towns getting bodied by like Cousins and stuff. D'Lo's I wouldn't say the most aggressive player. I think Edwards was probably the most aggressive, most fearless player on the team. Obviously, Towns has changed his mentality a lot. I don't know if I necessarily agree with his statements, but I definitely think they are better than the Knicks, and they should be beating the Knicks. The Knicks have a Randall who's like putting up 31 points just because like there's nobody else. Brunson is scoring. He's still going to be the second guy no matter where he goes. Might even be third. I think he beats Barrett though.
I would agree.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, Edwards didn't. I'll say Edwards didn't play too good
Edwards and
himself. Edwards didn't play too good himself. He had 16
Yeah,
points.
maybe
but it was
he's not aggressive.
Yes and no. Well, he took the most shots on the team, but he was 5 of 14 and 1 of 7 from 3. He had 9 rebounds, but he only had like
Excellent.
1 assist. So maybe he just, had to take the Kobe route and just score, not really pass, because nobody else was really wowing other than like Towns. But yeah, no, they really gotta figure out their rotations, because if they do make the playoffs, in a switch heavy league, they're gonna get cooked. So we'll see what they do. But I was liking what they were doing for a while, but then
Yep.
like their offensive ratings dropped.
Yeah.
But
Next game we have Nuggets Spurs. Another game. Jokic handled business per usual. 26 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. Michael Porter was the second in scoring. I feel like that duo is doing a lot better. Jamal Murray is back, obviously, for the season. He's not going as crazy as we know him to usually do, but it's nice to have him back. You can tell that his absence was definitely noticed. And even though he isn't the second guy right now, he is providing a lot of input in terms of assisting and getting the ball moving. So it's nice to see. Hopefully they can make a deep run. They deserve it, I think. They've been trying for years. They've just been unlucky with serious injuries. Porter had serious back injuries. Jamal Murray, obviously, his knee was out for a season and a half. Yeah. They're boring. I don't know. They're so boring. But, like,
that's
let
the
me
thing.
see something, you know? Like, even the fact that it's just a city, bro. Like, like Denver, bro. Like, you know? I don't know. I don't mean to hate, bro, but, like, it's just not. It's not fun to watch. I don't know. Sometimes I like watching his assists. His assists are pretty crazy, Jokic, but
Yeah.
I could never turn on a Nuggets Spurs game and say I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I agree. The Nuggets are a quiet 7-3, the most boring 7-3 team in the entire.
No, 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 no. We will go up. We will speak on the most boring team with the best record right now. It's not the Nuggets, unfortunately.
They're up
Someone
there.
worse.
They're up there.
Yeah, they're up there for sure.
But
Yeah, yeah.
shout out Keldon Johnson, man. Dropped a 30 piece.
30 points. Yeah, good night for
He's
him.
he's so nice. Um,
Yeah.
Next up
Facts.
is Nets Mavericks in a surprisingly low scoring game.
Low scoring, right? But check this out. Out of the 96 points scored by the Mavericks, Luka scored 36 of them, leaving the Mavs to only have to score 60 more points among 14 players to beat out these Kyrie-less Nets.
Correct. That is
So obviously he
insane.
put up 36. Josh Green and Finney Smith put up 34 combined, so that leaves the rest of the team to only put up 26. 12 players, 26. That means each player has to score 2 points. Two starters put up 0 points. Bullock and McGee. McGee only played 3 minutes on the start, but Bullock played 22 and had 0 points. So he had a pretty Tony Snell game. Obviously, we're proud of him. Getting that cardio in, lung workout, it's nice. But other than that, pretty freaking boring. Probably another Luka masterclass, per usual. For the Nets, KD, 26 points. Obviously not enough if you want to beat these Mavs. I don't really know how to fix the Nets. Kind of just give up. I don't care. Ben
Trade
Simmons,
Durant.
2 points, 2 assists. Trade Durant?
I'm telling you, dude.
To where, bro? I don't think any team wants Durant. Where would you even trade Durant to?
Hey, Cleveland needs a small
I feel like
forward,
he's
man.
such a no. Cleveland is doing so good
I
right
know.
now.
Don't
He's
mess it
gonna
up.
ruin it. He's gonna ruin it. Yeah, I think another star would be cool, but I think he would ruin it.
Yeah. Shout out Nick Claxton. 14 boards. Royce O'Neal's been. I'm trying to find some bright spots. I'm trying to
God, you
find something.
can't, bro. You can't. It is so pathetic.
Dude, they started. I don't know who the hell Sumner is at point guard, bro. Who?
Hey, you'd think, fuck, we got 15 games today. Let's make one good matchup. Damn, bro. Like, not one.
Did you
I
see?
guess Hawks Bucks was interesting, I guess, and Clippers Cavs. That was it.
Yeah. Did you see Ben Simmons get absolutely dropped by Luca?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. Ben Simmons should just retire right
Um,
there.
Ben Simmons is a sad sack of shit. Unfortunately, feels bad. But
But yeah, it turned out
next
that
game, I'm moving on. I'm moving on, bro. This was horrible. This
Oh.
was horrible. All right, Warriors Kings, bro. There's no way Warriors Kings should be such a close game. Holy shit! Both losing records. They only win by 3. Curry has a good night, 47 points. Amazing for whoever's got him on fantasy. 8 rebounds and 8 assists to add to that. That's a 60-point night right there, almost 70.
Mm.
Thompson lame per usual. Starting to piss me off. I dropped him from my team. He's never going to play back-to-back this season, so that's horrible.
Yeah.
Wiggins with 25 points, playing 40 minutes just to beat the Kings by 3. Yeah.
And it's interesting that it took a Steph masterclass just to beat the Kings.
I know, right? It's as if the Kings actually stood for something.
Bro, Jordan Poole, my God, step it up.
What?
My God, dude.
2 points? Oh, God.
You're taking
Why do you only
4
play 22
shots?
minutes?
I know, but you're taking 4 shots. Like, they got to get him more. Like, either they got to get him more involved or he's got to step up and make the most of his opportunities because he was solid last year. He was really solid down the stretch last year, and he's not showing it. I don't know if slow starts are, like, his, like, thing.
I wonder who was guarding him. Was it Davion Mitchell? Because Mitchell guarded him. Mitchell's a pretty good defender. That might have been why.
Maybe. But, yeah, just surprising. Malik Monk, shout out on the Kings, dropped 24. Second leading scorer on the Kings behind De'Aaron Fox.
Wishing you had him or what? Wishing you had him on your team or what? Malik Monk.
No,
Wishing you could have kept him or what?
we just got like. But here's the thing with like Malik Monk is that when he gets minutes, he's solid. But every team he's on, he does not get consistent minutes. When he was on the Hornets, the Lakers, and then the Kings, they don't play him like consistently. But whenever he gets like 30
you're
plus,
right, though. Yeah. No, you're right though. Like Schroeder's a much better option. You know, like super healthy young guy and Schroeder, healthy, doesn't miss games. Super.
no, not at all.
Yeah, good option. Anyways, I'm not talking about that boring ass anymore. Lakers Jazz, let's get into it. This is what I'm here for. THT, Jordan Clarkson. Really made y'all regret trading either of them ever. Huge poster. Jordan Clarkson with 22 points as well. What else is there to say, bro? Markkanen is balling on the Jazz. Very happy. You know I'm a hater of Markkanen. We've had him in previous fantasy seasons. He just can't stay healthy. On the Bulls, it was always a foot problem. Somewhere it was always this problem. But he seems to be doing great on the Jazz. Oh, my bad. And they handled business, won by 23. Obviously, it's a shit team they played against. Yeah. Very, very boring 9-3. You were saying earlier the Nuggets were the best. This is unfortunately the best team in the West, and it is so boring. So boring.
I think it's the opposite because it's like I'm just like sitting back and I'm like, wow, because everybody thought they'd be bottom of the West. And the fact that they're at the top of the West at this point is remarkable. But if you're the Lakers, if you're the Lakers, I saw, like, I didn't even watch this game. I saw that the Jazz had put up 110 at the end of the third quarter. They had 110 at the end of the third quarter. That's why Markkanen went 10 of 15 from the field. Clarkson 8 of 12. Conley 5 of 7. Olynyk 3 of 4. Beasley 5 of 8. Like, even Horton Tucker was efficient with 6 of 11. The whole team did not miss. And because the Lakers were giving them opportunities. And then
well, Russ was also perfect on shooting at halftime. He just slowed down after, but he was perfect on shooting, and he got a couple assists and a couple of steals. He had like 18 points, I'm pretty sure. 16 points, something like that.
Yeah, and it's not like the Lakers' offense played bad. Like, that's not really like my issue, because putting up 116...
Well, no LeBron, right?
Yeah, no LeBron. And putting up 116 is good offense, but then your defense lets up 139?
Yeah.
Like, this team is a mess. They are poverty. They belong in that tier.
Shout out, Scottie Pippen Jr. for the 1 point JTA for the 1 point, Matt Ryan for the 2 points, Max Christie for the 8 points, and Wenyo Gabriel for the 4 points, bro. That's not how you win a fucking basketball game, man. Only couple performances here and there. Kendrick Nunn, wow, finally. 18 points. He's been scoring 0 in 4 of his last 7 games. Holy shit.
Dude, I don't
How long
even.
was it going to take him?
Dude, our starting lineup was like Troy Brown Jr., Austin Reeves, Kendrick Nunn, Wayne Gabriel, and Anthony Davis.
Sounding pretty like 2013 of you guys. 2014
Dude, we
of
haven't
you
started
guys.
this bad since we had like Robert Thackeray.
I'm not taking any sacred disrespect. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm just saying it's poverty. We belong in that tier with like the Rockets and like all that. Like horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible,
Anyways,
horrible.
moving on to the better team in LA. Clippers and Cavs played. Cavs were 7-2 going into the, or 8-1. My apologies, going into the night, second best record in the East. Obviously, when you face the best team in the West, like the Clippers, you're gonna lose. You're bound to lose. Huge nights from Marcus Morris and Paul George combining for 46. Obviously, they played 38 minutes plus, but the Cavs also had 2 players near 40. Garland and Mitchell put up 49 apiece. Their duo was able to do better than us a little. Mobley contributed with 26 points, but Clippers get the job done. 18, 16, and 17 from 3 other players. Huge help in getting the dub. You said you wanted more out of Norman Powell. There you go, bitch. 17 points right in your fucking face.
Efficient
Kennard
too.
and Batum. Pretty sad. Yeah, he was fortunately efficient. 5 of 6, 1 of 1 from 3. 2 steals as well to add on. Better than his average of 11. She usually shoots, 27% from 3. Ugh. But yeah,
Yeah. What was the Clippers'
very nice,
deficit?
very
They
nice.
came back. They were down by a lot at one point.
Oh, down 6 at the end of the first. Tied it up at the half. Probably third quarters. They ended the
Yeah.
third quarter down 1, and then, or no, up 1, and then up 1 at the fourth. So 2. They might have gone down in the third, but
Yeah. I saw at one
that's
point they were
usually how it
down.
is.
They were down by like 12 or 14 or something.
Oh,
And
that's nothing. For the Clippers, that's like being down 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chicken switch real quick. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst. They can either switch, and that's great, or they fucking just lose by 30.
yeah.
But yeah,
Shout out Terrence Mann. He had
he's the
16,
man.
5, and 4. He's good when he gets run. He just doesn't get run usually, but he got 30 minutes, so. But here's my
Oh
reason.
shit. Uh-huh.
I was say, what's
No,
up?
no, no. Oh no, I was gonna say, did you know there's Lakers Clippers tomorrow? I did not know that.
No, I don't want to bet on it.
Sheesh. Easy dub. Easy fucking dub. Shit.
Horrible. But yeah, no, shout out Mobley. I called on him to rebound better, and he grabbed 8 rebounds, which I mean, I think it's pretty decent. I think he should be.
No, he said 8 is decent, bro, for a fucking power forward.
Okay, but in fairness, Jarrett Allen grabbed 20, so there weren't a lot of boards to go around.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's insane. That's such a he got 20. Jarrett Allen got 20 fantasy points just off of rebounds. That's absolutely absurd. Um, but yeah, no, the Cavs are nice. The Cavs are going to be okay. The Clippers just had a late game masterclass, but I'm still very confident in the Cavs this year.
I mean, Chase, there's that covers all the games. There's not much to speak on else. Do you want to just go through tomorrow's game since we're probably not going to pod tomorrow? Just run through the predictions real fast.
Yes, sir. Pick them. Let's pick them. The first game I have is Blazers Hornets. Would that be the same for you?
Cool. Yeah, it's one of the 4 p.m. slates. What do you think?
Um,
Thinking
You
the
know what?
Blazers.
yeah, give me the Blazers. they're solid. I can see a
Yeah,
world where
cool.
the Hornets maybe like go crazy, but I don't see it at the same time. So give me Blazers.
Yeah,
Nuggets
yeah.
Pacers.
Nuggets handle it, but I think the Pacers are gonna have a good game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's gonna be a lot closer than everyone thinks.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, 5-5. They're competing, so definitely. But give me the Nuggets also. So oh God, Luca's gonna go to Disney World after this game. Mavericks and Magic.
Yeah, they're cleaning up. The Mavs are cleaning up.
Yeah.
Luka's dropping 45 on freaking Paolo Banchero's freaking face. I hate that. I hate how he looks, bro. Ugh, I don't know why. Just such an ugly motherfucker. He got no drip, bro. Motherfucker got no drip.
Hey, he's a rookie, man. Rookies don't have
I'm
good
sorry,
drip.
that's disrespectful. Dude, there's a picture of him with like Chet. So cringe.
Yeah, I mean, people are getting cringier. I mean, every year. So, remember, like Kevin Knox had a Fortnite jacket he wore to draft night. So, like,
So
yeah,
cringe, bro. Motherfucker looks like Kyle Anderson, bro.
that's his arc. That's his drip arc. He's gonna turn to Kyle Anderson, slow mo. But yeah, no, Luca's wiping him.
Next. Yeah, next. Pistons Celtics. Oh God, I feel like the Celtics lose against teams like this for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
hope
They're
not. I have the Celtics winning ultimately.
I agree. I don't have the
Dude, don't
Celtics.
do that. Don't do that.
What?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No, I
I
have
thought
the
you were gonna
Celtics
pick the
winning.
Pistons, bro.
No, no, no. But I see what you're talking about in the world that like maybe the Celtics like don't take the Pistons seriously, and then like Ivy drops like 30 on their dome, and then like they lose. But it's possible. But I have the
I said
Celtics.
Ivy. But yeah, Ivy's like okay, cool. Rockets Raptors, another snooze fest. Shay might be freaking horny for the Raptors, but
I'm taking the
I personally
Raptors.
don't care. But the Raptors are gonna win, yeah. Hawks Jazz, battle of a good team, East and West.
This is
Interesting
gonna be
game. Obviously, the
such a
Jazz
good
are super
game.
boring, but Hawks Jazz,
Give me
yeah,
the
dude.
Hawks.
Battle of the fucking unwanted cities. Oh god, the Hawks. Knicks Nets, battle of New York. Knicks are gonna win it. Okay. Knicks are gonna
Um,
beat the Nets.
I'm going Nets.
Okay, put money on it then. Okay, put money on it then.
Okay, hold on, back up now. I'm not that confident, but, here's my
Knicks
reasoning behind
Nets.
it.
Knicks
Here's
handle
my
business. Uh,
the Knicks are incapable of having two good games in a row. KD's gonna drop like 50.
yeah, KD can drop 50 all they want, and they're gonna win. And the Knicks are gonna win 115 to 50 because no one else scored on the Nets. Simmons is gonna have 2 points. Seth Curry's gonna have 6 points because he scored two threes. Kyrie's not playing. Freaking Claxton is gonna have 8 points and 40 rebounds, and that's it.
I don't know, man. Something about the Knicks on prime time. I do not trust it. But again, I really do not care about this game. I probably care about this game the least, to be honest.
Really,
Yeah,
really, you're gonna say that when there's games like Hornets Blazers, bro? Really?
dude. At least like the Hornets have like Oubre and like
Nobody.
Rozier.
Rozier is he still not hurt?
No, he's playing. He's playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next game, Bucks Thunder. Bucks are off a loss. They're gonna destroy the Thunder, remove their will to exist. Um, that's all I have to say on
Giannis
that one.
triple
Do
double
you
by
agree?
halftime.
Giannis triple double, and he won't play the whole second half. Probably the fourth
he'll,
quarter.
he'll handle his business in the first 24. But yeah, no Bucks by a country mile. So um,
Facts. Bulls Pelicans, Shay.
give me Pelicans. Give me a bounce back game from the Pelicans.
Yeah. I was gonna say really depends on who the Bulls are playing and who they're not. I don't know what their injury report looks like, but they're probably gonna have a couple players out, and that's why I give it to the Pelicans. I think a Zion and Bi duo is gonna outshine whatever the Bulls can put up.
McCollum too.
Oh yeah,
But you're not a McCollum fan,
yeah,
so
Bulls. Not really. He looks like what's his name? I don't remember. I'll get back to that roast. Grizzlies Spurs, another very entertaining match. Holy wow.
give me
Got
the
a game
Grizzlies.
on our hands here. Yeah.
Jaw's
Jaw
gonna
40.
jump.
That's it.
Jaw's,
Boring.
Jaw's gonna jump from the free throw line or something. Like,
I think we're gonna disagree on this next game, Shay, but Suns Timberwolves.
give me Phoenix.
The Timberwolves are gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, I do. I don't know why.
is Gobert playing?
No, he's not.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he's not.
Yeah, give me the Suns, I guess. But I also know Chris Paul got hurt, so I don't know if Chris Paul's playing, but I don't know. Screw it. Give me the Suns. So you don't have a reason behind
I
the
think
T-Wolves?
Edwards is gonna have a good I just think Edwards is gonna have a good game.
I feel that. Very possible.
Okay, next fucking most interesting game. Clippers Lakers, the only one that's actually gonna sell out an arena.
Oh.
And I have the Clippers winning.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but yes, I have the Clippers winning.
Wow. Dark times Shay is living through.
Dark times, man. What? Who are we beating? We can't even beat this fucking like anybody. Who do two of our wins
Who have you beat? Yeah. You
somehow beat the Pelicans.
You beat the Pelicans and the Nuggets.
Yeah.
You're 1-1 against the Nuggets so far. And you beat the Pelicans. That's impressive, man.
Dude, and you know what the worst part is that they're showing this game on ESPN, and I'm like, oh, don't make me watch this. But we'll see.
So I will be missing the game, unfortunately, but it don't matter. Dub's a dub. Cavs Kings. Who you got? Got Cavs.
Yeah, give me Cleveland. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Cavs gonna handle business relatively easily, I would say. Yeah, that's not really.
I don't know. The Kings gave the Warriors some trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Before we wrap it up, there's no underdog today, obviously, because there's no games. Do a quick check-in on the standings if you want. Anything that jumps out at you before we wrap it up?
Well, obviously, bro. What the frick? Jazz are first. Hate to see that. Absolutely boring. No, they have nobody. They have THT and Clarkson. They should be 15th or 14th, but the Lakers are giving them their spot where they should be first, second, or third. Warriors are also down bad in the 12th seed. Wolves are down bad in the 10th seed. I think the Spurs should drop lower. I think the Nuggets should be lower. The Blazers should be lower, and the Jazz should be lower. The Suns are obviously going to always be first or second and just lose to Luka or whoever they want to talk shit against.
Mm-hmm.
The East is starting to look a lot more even where it should be. The Nets and Sixers have a little bit of work to do. They're both below the Wizards and the Pacers. But it's a toss-up this year, I think. If the Warriors can't get their shit straight, I think the Bucks are probably the favorites. That's kind of it.
Yeah. I guess like my one takeaway from the standings, other than the Heat being 4 and 7, which I was correct, is the East is a lot more fun than the West this year.
I agree. I think there's a lot more talent being brought over to the East finally.
Yeah, like Bucks,
You see
Cavs,
players
Celtics,
like,
Hawks, Raptors, all fun.
Murray going on to the Hawks now.
Mitchell went from the Jazz
the Cavs
to the
getting Mitchell.
Cavs.
Yeah. A lot of good things going on. A lot of good things.
Yeah, solid.
So I'm excited. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really
I think that's it.
yeah.
Sorry, guys, for the boring pod. Just game predictions and game analysis. Hoping for a Clippers dub today. Obviously, if you haven't already, if you're 18 plus, go vote. Your vote matters. If a
Yes.
million people don't think their vote matters, a million votes don't go in.
Yeah. Go vote and then watch this episode. Go vote and then subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Instagram, rate us on Spotify, 5 stars.
Sub us first. Sub to us first.
Yeah.
The voting's not that important. Sub to us first. And give us 5 stars on Spotify first.
As long as you
Obviously, you want everything to go your way, but what are you without us ultimately? So
exactly. Like who's gonna like give you guaranteed bets and not be liable? Nobody else. So, but a real emphasis on the not part. So yeah.
That's it. Cool. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully, we'll have more content and more to speak on next time. Expect another episode sometime end of this week, right?
Absolutely. There's gonna be a lot to talk about. Obviously, as the days go on, the season's kicking in a high gear. Obviously, today's a odd day because there's no games, but it's gonna be a lot of action this week. So, Simon, good luck in your fantasy matchup. Good luck in your fantasy matchup this week. How are you looking?
Thank you.
Before you wrap it up.
Not great. I think I'm expected to lose by 100.
Yeah,
he has some injured players, so I hope that they stay out for the week. But that's all.
Yeah, feel that. I'm up by like 120, but again, in today's NBA, somebody could just take a rest day and like throw off your whole week. So we'll see. But
Literally.
all right,
then.
that wraps it up for today. Catch you.